Hello, and welcome to Pact Tactics. I am your host, Raymond Hickey, also the DM for today. Joining us, we have Amy as Hagatha, Mason as Thane, and Brian as Nookie. So we obviously we stream here every Tuesday nights, and welcome to the game. We also attempt to stream Fridays and do video games. It kind of happens, kind of not happens.
Still working on it. It's a work in progress.
Life happens.
Yeah, life does get in the way, and we are. I think that's one of the things that makes us who we are. Is like other than the intro here and the exit, it's like sitting around a table and playing with your friends, because that's exactly what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, you, the chat, the audience, you are our fifth table member, or fourth, I should say. So, you have ideas, fun comments, you want me to kill a character? Sure. Be active in the chat and make it worth our while, and we'll do stuff.
Please don't ask him to kill a character.
Please don't. I love Hagatha way too much.
I have something for that. Something I was introduced to this weekend at PAX East. A friend of mine who has a Twitch channel, Strength 24, was telling us about a thing that you can do called super loot.
Super loot?
Yeah. Basically, if you want to have us do something, or if you want to kill a character, you have to collect X amount of these super loots. And if you collect them all, you can kill whatever character you want. Or if you want to level up a character, or if you want to spawn in a certain monster, you have to, collect certain loot. And once you collect your loot, done.
So we can make a certain number of follows on our social medias worth a certain number of loot points. I like this idea, though. All right, we'll work on it. We'll get
not super loot. Stream loots.
Stream loots.
Sorry. Stream loots.
Okay.
All right, so we'll get together in the background and figure out a stream loot economy, and we'll post it to our social medias, and we'll make an announcement here, and we'll see how that goes, because I like that idea. It's a fun way for interaction. Now, granted, that being said,
I love this idea up until the point it inconveniences me, and then I'm going to complain.
Same.
Now,
I didn't affect you last time.
I will say that killing off a PC will be very expensive.
Yeah.
Introducing certain magic items or something like that will be less expensive.
Yeah, like a 10-piece collectible, you never know what you're gonna get when you're collecting the loot. And once you finally get all those pieces of that loot, then you can kill a PC.
I like it.
Don't kill me, because it's already happened to me once.
Oh, no.
For way less.
But not on this stream. It needs to be like every stream here.
Yeah, we'll start with you next time.
Yeah, I'm probably about to die today. I'm at 19 hit points.
Oh, that's all it takes? I bet I can do 19.
All that's left to kill me.
I bet I can do 19 points of damage.
I got hit by like 3 attacks.
Yeah.
One of which had sneak attack on it. Like, yeah, no, I went
We're in a
from,
pickle,
like,
guys. We're in a
15
pickle.
to 19.
You said you're wearing Mithril, right?
Not yet. No, that's still back at
Still being worked
back
on.
at the thingamahoo's. Once I get the Mithril half plate, my AC will be 20.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think this guy's having a hard time hitting that AC.
Yeah, even if I had
Not from the sounds of it, no.
No, he's got a very, very decent plus to hit. All right. So speaking of which, who here, other than Mason, would like to do the weekend review for a sweet little prize?
I feel so excluded.
You did it last week.
Lisa does such a good job at it, though.
I'll do it.
Okay, because I was about to say, because I would do it, and I'd give myself the reward.
Oh, no.
Thane can help me out, because after this weekend and just PAX is a very, very busy thing, so I might forget some things, help me out. Um, so last week
We were on a
on
boat.
Dragon Ball Z, um, so we picked up where Isadora and Nookie were surrounded by the guards, and Thane was trying his best, and Hagatha was under the boat doing tentacle things. And that's what happened. So Thane had run off the boat and he got chased by a weird wizard who disappeared while Thane tried to disappear and failed. But then he made it back onto the boat. And when he got back onto the boat, he saw that Hagatha had thrown herself up onto the boat and proceeded to make all the crews join a fight club.
Let's
so they're all
start a
beating each
riot.
other.
Orion.
And while telekinetically like connected with everybody, Isadora and Nookie, who are sharing a bed, were goading Thane into getting closer and closer to where we're at, so that we can just get the hell out of here.
To commit mass murder.
And it was working, and it was working well. Now, we had made a friend in our little area, due to Isadora's charm spell.
Mm-hmm.
And with a magical roll that disabled the Nimblerite, he's a sleepy little robot. So we're pretty much good in this room. And Thane was almost here. And then he met
Jarlaxle.
Jarlaxle Baneray. And he proceeded to just
stab the ever-living hell out of Thane.
Well, I was gonna say turn you into General Tso's kitten, so.
Why does that work?
And where we left off was the Pokemon known as Thane is going.
It's right for a Pokeball.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Hagatha is continuing to do tentacle things, and Isadora and Nookie are still on the bed together. We're fine.
Yeah. All right. I think you feel a weight added to your belt, and you look down, and you have one potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
I'll add it with my other one.
Gee, it must be great to have like potions and healing and crap.
Oh, what? You use yours?
I've used mine to heal everyone else.
I never use potions.
Yeah, no, I gave. Let's see, my greater went to Isadora. I think I used a common one on someone else, and then I used a common one on me. I've used my potion like once on myself. I'm out.
All right. So we're going to pick back up with our gigantic wall of soldiers here. I'm going to have that guy continue to... he's going to be stunned this round, as in, like, he's come out of that trance of, like, oh, crap, I've been beating my friends up.
Bastard, you want me back?
Pretty much. I'm going to come to this guy. Number 17 here. He is still tranced, so he's going to take his swing at the red guy. There he is. This one, let's see. Let's see if he hits.
Oh, that's right. I did get up on deck.
17. Nope, he misses. All right, that guy's over there berating his other friend. That one up there. Then we come to our charmed soldier. Sounds like a fight out there. What should I do? This is your charmed one.
Yeah. You should lock the door. Make sure they don't get in here. You don't want them getting the prisoners.
Right. That sounds like a good idea. I could do that. And he's gonna
Also,
move
you
to the
should
door.
tell us where do they keep the loot so that we can secure it and make sure it stays safe.
Nice. So he's gonna use his action to lock the door, and he points to Jarlaxle's desk. He says, "The safe. The way to the safe is under his desk. It's a trap door under there."
Okay.
And that will be his
Appreciate
turn.
that. You're a good soldier.
I try. I know. I'm doing the right thing.
Can we take him back with us?
he's charmed for what, an hour?
Yeah, we can. If he's this nice. I mean, if I was charmed, I'd still be a dick. But I mean, like, yeah, all right, dick. All right, let's go.
Put him in the sack.
Put him in the sack.
It'd be perfect for Hagatha. He's a drow. In theory, he's a drow. I think I can't remember anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's not a.
So which means he comes from a society that's submissive to women, but he's also afraid of women. So it's like it's the perfect partner for Hagatha.
But he's not a nobleman. She likes the pretty.
We can spin him up. We can make him look nice. How will she know? It's
We'll
not like she
pretzel
goes
lead
to
him.
the dark.
I'll toss him a platinum piece.
There you go.
All right,
You
soldier.
got bling, right?
Just all right, soldier 15 is actually going to move in and try and figure out what the hell happened up there. All right, number 12. He's gonna continue to fight his buddy, and that is a 14 to hit, and that will miss. Soldier number 10. All right, that's that guy. He is this one. He's going to make his 2 attacks against his buddy who keeps hitting him. So stop it, you jerk.
Drop it, you putz.
Jeez, and he hits both times. Good lord. Ooh. That is 8. 17 piercing. And that much. Yeah, he knocks his buddy ooh, man, wrong buttons. Oh jeez. Knocks his buddy unconscious.
Ooh.
Nope. And then he's got 5, 15. He's going to move here.
Yes, come closer.
No,
Come
right?
closer.
And then we've got this guy coming up. He's going to continue to hit his buddy. Let's see if he hits. That hits. It does.
does damage.
And he's got to do a thing. And he fails.
Good.
Cool. And this guy over here is affected and is has a certain status on it, but you guys can't see it, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
This cat would feed so many families.
Agatha, seriously, where are you getting these cats from?
Nowhere.
Just appearing in the middle of combat? It's not a place for a cat.
Speak for yourself.
I'm a tabaxi.
And then this guy is going to attack, and this is not...
He's got little socks on.
No.
He's like, fuck off, Mom.
He's going to attack Miss Hagatha with his first attack.
That's how she actually has incited a riot. She just put a cat up and it's like, who will die for this cat?
It's
Look at the cuteness.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yes. My
All
armor
right.
class is only 12.
We're going to take 5 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison damage.
9.
And I think she needs to make a concentration check.
Not on this one. Oh, concentration for her. If you have any concentration
for
spells.
Incite riot, because it's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, I do get advantage on those.
Yep. I think your DC, it was so 5, 9. Yeah, your DC is 10.
Yep. Looking for 10 or higher.
Do I add anything?
Plus con.
Your con mod.
Okay. All right, 8, 10, 12. 12. I rolled an 8. That was the highest.
There you go. And
So I'm not poisoned?
you're poisoned. It's just poison damage. I'm trying to decide what it's going to do with his second attack.
Yeah, no, that was just to keep concentrating on Incite riot, so they're still fighting each other.
He's gonna attack you again.
No.
And got another 23 to hit. So that is 7 points of piercing. And 7 poison. So roll that concentration check one more time, just above a 10.
No. Throw that on. 8.
8.
8 total?
Yeah, I rolled 2 4s.
Ugh.
So Incite Riot drops. Let's go ahead and clear that. Oh, wrong dude. That dude needs to come here.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was
Yeah, no, it occupied him for a good while and did a good chunk of damage.
It was a very good use of that spell. I'm gonna put them back. Put them back. This guy isn't charmed. He is disabled.
He's disabled.
I'm disabled.
Yes, disabled. He is
Leg
essentially
disabled.
he's essentially that. All right.
He is unconscious.
At the end of his turn,
A nap.
Jalaxel will move here using a legendary action.
Why must you make this more difficult than it needs to be?
I forgot I had a tentacle. My tentacle has like this evasion thing, or it helps reduce
Reduces damage, yeah.
stuff. Oh well.
Too late.
I think you used that already this round on me. though.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
When
I
Jarlax will
did.
beat the living crap out of me.
Yeah, I tried help. Like, yeah.
It helped. I have 8 more HP than I would have.
All right, we have another. Our Arvona audience can see this, but you guys can't. did something fun in the background. All
I should go
right.
check the YouTube feed.
And it becomes Jarlaxle's turn again.
Okay.
All right. He has advantage on these.
So I got this great idea for a backup character. It's all prepped, ready to go.
As much as I don't want to, I do as well.
And then I have a third backup character and a fourth one in ideas.
I have quite a few.
Yeah, he's going to hit you, Thane, with a 32.
That's a miss. Okay.
Yeah. But he has advantage, so he gets his sneaky attack.
So I'm about to be unconscious.
Oh.
So let's roll the rapier and see what that does.
Ability.
Oh, that's a D8, not a D6. What am I doing?
Oh, was that concentrate? That was the concentration's ability check. I could use my talisman.
Yeah.
No, it's a saving
No.
throw.
Is that saving throw? Oh. All right. So his
Oh, it
rapier
is-
doesn't actually do a lot of damage.
Oh, I get a +1 on saves.
That will be
Can't keep track of shit.
math.
Adding.
God, wow! It's a simple plus, but plus. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And here comes the incredibly painful sneak attack.
Oh, that wasn't even the sneak attack. Great.
Do you want to know how many dice he has for his sneak attack?
Oh, no.
Too many.
Then I'm going to start really super being mad at whoever designed it.
Oh boy. That's All right. I have the number. But Jarlaxle is a very skilled swordsman. And he has the sword pressed up. He got up under your armor. It's in the ribs. You know this thing by the angle of which his sword is hit.
Yeah, I use this angle all the time with other things. Yeah.
And his
Gross.
rapier is bowed. You know if he adds just a little bit more pressure, it's going to hit. And it's going to kill you. You know your death is upon you. But he stops. And he calls out, "To all of those on my vessel who are not part of my crew, lay down your arms. Come out to stop fighting and influencing my crew and have a discussion like civilized folk. Your precious little kitty cat will not die."
Tabaxi. I'm a Tabaxi.
Twist
If you're going to
it
kill
just
me,
a
at
little.
least call me a Tabaxi.
Fair enough. The sweet little tabaxi will die.
Progress.
I'd like to think, because Hagatha has one of her tentacles out still, so her hands go up and the tentacle goes up too, like. Eh.
I will give you all a moment to decide. If anyone makes an aggressive action, he dies.
Nookie shoots a barrel.
Do we hear him outside?
Yes, he is speaking in a very audible, clear voice.
Booming voice.
So I will give you each, as in order here, each a turn to react. So we will start with...
I can't
Nookie.
move, so.
You guys got this, right? Because we can totally get this thing and get out.
He literally he puts a little bit more pressure. That thing slices through, goes through my lung into my heart.
Yep. But you got this, right?
Jalaxel is not to be tried. He will kill you, Thane, and then he will systematically go through the rest of us.
I'm also very, very lightheaded from blood loss and aggression. I may have made a mistake.
So what you're saying is,
I think I left the stove on.
so what you're saying is you need me right now?
No.
Oh, so we can go.
Thane, just admit you need him.
Nookie, I need help.
It's not that.
I'll ask.
Nookie, I need you.
Thank you. Isadora, let me see the rapier. I have an idea for this.
All right. She hands over her very powerful rapier.
And I'm gonna hold it.
I can create chaos. I can summon a void and have them fall into it, and then we can get out somehow. And then Agatha's just rambling on, just like it kind of panic, like thinking of all the spells that she has in her arsenal, and like.
Agatha, 1 psi more, and he pierces my heart. Please don't.
I grab Isadora by her cloak or whatever the hell she's wearing, and I say to our charmed friend, "Hey, can you open the door for us? We gotta go talk to your boss, not boss."
Oh, right. And he unlocks the door and holds it open for you.
Thank you. And I will walk out, holding her in one hand and his rapier in the other.
Aha. That's where I left that.
Yeah, and I have your rapier. Why don't we bring everybody in and maybe get rid of these tentacles and let's sit down and talk like gentlemen. I didn't come here for conflict.
The tentacle's a little offended, but understands.
Wait, where's Isadora? Did Isadora get away? Why do you have a Genasi with you?
Don't you worry. I am going to enjoy the hell out of this.
Oh, Jalaxel goes, oh, you don't know. Oh, she's clever, tricky little girl, isn't she? Now,
Clever girl.
Mr. Tabaxi, do you lead the way to my office?
Can you move a little bit to the left with the sword?
Make it work.
Awkwardly, like sidestepping.
He keeps pace with you.
Okay.
You guys find yourselves sitting in Jalaxel's office around a table. Jalaxel has sat down. It still has the sword pressed into you, Thane. It is burning. It is quite painful.
You know, I'm practically unarmed. I don't even have any weapons in my hand. I could easily lower that.
Well, a talented rogue of your mental persuasion leaves me wanting to keep the advantage I have.
Damn, I was hoping he hadn't seen any of that.
Now, you've brought me back my rapier. You have brought me the temptress who stole it from me.
I thought Isadora had stolen it.
That is Isadora.
Surprise!
Telepathically, Nookie, did you put an illusion on this Genasi so it looks like Isadora?
There's an anti-illusion spell on the ship. Let that.
Which would make this really, really impressive if you managed to pull that off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that sink in for a minute. Go ahead.
Just gonna sit there thinking. Isadora, where are you at? Telepathically still. Isadora?
She sits up and I am Isadora. I am also known as Sandy Tides, and I am a water genasi.
My God, this explains so much. I always just thought you were like a heavy sweater when you slept.
I
I also found it weird that you actually slept. I thought elves didn't sleep.
can meditate laying down.
I do a lot
Well,
of things
I
laying
mean,
down.
I'm pretty. You were. Anyway. I kind of also always thought maybe I just maybe just wiped you out.
can
I don't
sit
know.
there and mull this over, and you can begin to heal. Healing word for 9 points of healing.
There will be no further spellcasting in my presence, thank you.
He didn't introduce himself well enough to you. I understand you hurting him, as you know, you should. An intruder on your ship. I would have done the same on my ships.
I will concede that this was... I will allow this to be a giant misunderstanding, and he relaxes the sword.
Okay, thank God. I couldn't really breathe properly because the rib moves weirdly on that side. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Misunderstanding? So we're okay to leave?
No,
No.
no, not at
Oh,
all.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Your ship, sorry.
You've invaded my ship. You've mentally incapacitated my crew. You've killed one of them.
Who'd you kill?
I was
Buddy?
really worked up. I threw the guy into the water. I was recycling.
I apologize.
You
They
made me
thought
do
we
it.
were in danger, and we were waiting patiently in here.
I'm crazy, cuckoo.
Also true.
Starts rambling. Just
Though I do have a suspicion of why you have come to my ship.
why did we come to your ship?
Would it perhaps be searching for a key to a treasure?
Yes.
Well, I do believe
There's no need to
Always?
lie. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I do believe this leaves us with a quite advantageous business opportunity.
What kind of opportunity? What? A what opportunity?
Business. Just business.
Ah. Oh, we're starting a business, right?
We've started a business. I already have a business, and we also have other business outside of
Our
This business.
this realm.
All the business.
Yes,
Am I a
side
business
hustles.
lady?
Yes, side hustles are important to those in the adventuring world. How do you think I became the leader of this circus, this carnival? Side business.
We're at a circus? I thought we were on a boat.
There is a lot of very heavy rigging up top, so they could easily do like a water circus.
And their cargo.
I could
may
do a
also
really cool
be-
water act.
Their cargo could be entertainment related.
It
Because as
is.
I understand, Mr. Benray here, Captain Benray, am I correct?
Commodore. There's 3
Commodore
ships
Benray.
in my fleet.
I am one shy of being Commodore myself. But Commodore Benray is also known to be quite the entertainer here in Waterdeep.
What do you do for an act?
Lets us live.
Let's us.
Quite a astute, my friend. I see you do know who I am, and excuse me, I have not been polite enough to ask your names. I know our stake in the grass over there, no offense, of Sandy and Isadora, whoever she may be.
I'm Hagatha. And I don't know if she's like tied up or not, but she like tries to wave her hand in whatever awkward fashion.
Oh, no, not tied up. Everyone's seated down.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's like,
Thane, would you?
Well, I'm sure you've heard of me, Thane the Doomstalker, Thane the Dragon Slayer of the Rust Clan.
Of the what clan?
The Rust Clan. I wiped out an entire camp of bandits who actually turned out to be government officials who were planning on raiding my village because of our perfectly legitimate business.
Right. Thank you for joining us.
I'm just Hagatha.
And I don't know if your man has delivered my papers.
He snaps his finger and a drow guard hands the papers over. Soon to be Commodore Barrett.
Correct.
Soon to be Commodore's on the papers.
This seems a very well-written piece of paper. And he just kind of eyes at you. Slides it back to you.
I hold it up and put it in my jacket. And then there's another thing, and I wave for the drow guy to put down the other thing that I had handed him.
I forget what you handed him.
The Black Daisy.
Right. He hands it.
Hey, it looks like you were maybe given one of these before.
Daisy.
Yes, this is Sandy's or Isadora, whatever. Who is you going by today? Call me
This is Isadora.
What are we calling you right now? Are we calling you Isadora? Are we calling you Sandy? Because now everything's on the table.
I'm Sandy when I look like this.
Mm.
Well, our lovely Miss Sandy here. This is her calling card, the Black Daisy. I'm quite familiar with it.
How do you know her?
She stole my sword.
This one, as I place it down in front of him.
Agatha doesn't really know anything about swords, so she's just like, you got mad about that?
Would you be mad if someone took one of your favorite items from you and embarrassed you in public in front of your adoring audience with high-level people in the crowd?
Nate leans over. If someone publicly stole your boyfriend's sack.
In the middle of your swamp.
Oh,
all the
they probably
other
wouldn't
hags
live
were watching.
anymore. Yeah, okay. I see that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no.
Now, I came here in good favor to return your sword to you. And to make a business arrangement for other alternative entertainment shipments in Schultz.
I'm not interested in Schultz at the moment. The entertainment business does me well. What I am interested in is why are you after this key?
For the loot.
You know the rumor.
There's quite a treasure to behold.
It is quite a treasure to behold.
And I do happen to know that there are other parties in the city that have recently found themselves without their key.
Yeah, they sure have.
So logically, I would assume that you would have something to do with this.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
And if that logic train follows and serves me well, I would assume that you either have access to both keys or one key, and are planning to make a play on the vault.
Yes.
Here is I propose. I will sell you my key for 50% of the treasure held within it. But not only that, I will use my influence to keep anyone else on the trail off of yours.
I say deal.
One free run to the vault. Split the treasure. But if you fail me, I get to exact vengeance on you and take the whole treasure myself, and you get to watch me as I sail away a very rich man.
Assuming we don't die.
Assuming, of course.
Assuming. Always the optimist.
At least one of you would watch me sail away a rich man.
Telepathically, I don't like that.
I do.
50%, and we're doing most of the work.
50%.
Yeah, but
50% of 500,000.
yeah.
Which we're
Quarter
already
of a
splitting
million.
with Bolo.
And we could stay alive. I like alive. I'm
plus-
pretty fond of it.
We're not living here. This is not where we're going after this. So, get our affairs in order and have things work in our favor so that we can leave. We already hit a big score the other day unexpectedly. So, that's fine. I'm fine with him taking half because this could be lucrative for both of us. Meaning Thane and myself. Well, because we live in the Forgotten Realms, where Hagatha lives in Etheris. We have the bar, where your clan is going to run it, lucrative possibly for the bar. 2, if I can get him to do some of his, let's be honest, smuggling through Schult, that's lucrative for both him and myself.
All right, I'll follow your lead, Nuki. I don't need you right now, but I trust you.
No,
We are
I know, I get it. Thing.
not
You need
intolerable
me.
towards each other.
No, it's okay. You need me. I understand. You
I
made
don't.
it very
I
clear
don't
earlier.
freaking need you. I could. One spell and I can get out that window in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Hagatha
Friends.
pipes up and be like, "Yeah, no, that sounds like a great deal, dude. Like, yes."
Friends,
Yeah.
friends, please, please. No need to argue. It's a simple deal.
So, that was telepathic, by the way.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I'm
but
sure-
Thane
I'm
is
sure
still
our gestures still-
stupidly expressive, even while being telepathic.
So we agree to the deal with some concessions.
yes. What is your counter offer?
50% out of whatever we can get out of there, because I'm sure there is more than what we can carry, or what we can get away with, because isn't the rumor also says there's a dragon in there.
Yes, that would be correct.
So
Any more bags of holding we could put treasure in?
yeah, we need some more bags of holding, like all of them. So here's our concession. You get the first 50% before anybody else has any knowledge of anything of what came out. You get 50% right off the top.
Cream of the crop.
Right.
After that, Our other associated parties, they take theirs, we take ours. But our concessions are this. In town, we have a bar that we just opened up.
Yes.
Would we would like your influence and presence to come by that bar from time to time and make us a very profitable bar. We don't expect to be the yawning portal, but number 2 in town sounds great. And your men drink half off.
Ooh, excuse me.
I get my first pick of the treasure. Supply you with some goods for the bags of holding to be able to hold some of this coin. My men drink for half price if I mention your bar a few times during some of my shows and show my face every now and then.
Yep. The other one is more of a you and me deal. If you find yourself making your way to Schultz with any excess cargo, or looking to bring some excess cargo back to the Sword Coast, I have ships and I have people that I work with that we could make it lucrative for us on all levels.
Well, I would be interested to discuss a business venture with your soon-to-be Commodore, but let's keep business and business separated.
That's fair for now.
So I will agree to this. Half the treasure, and I've got to show my face around your small bar. Sounds like a deal. Very well, I do believe we have an accord.
We will even cook some specialties from the Underdark.
Agatha can make a swamp stew.
Nope, it's a lot of mushrooms for them.
Well,
But there's a lot of mushrooms
I
in the
have a
swamp.
cookbook.
Other things.
I left the Underdark behind, as with my crew. We do have some delicacies on occasion, but I do most love the surface food. So I do appreciate it, but I'd much rather see what you come up with your bar and your drink and cocktail program and your food menu.
Oh, we have a bar special for our main beverage, brewed specially for us.
Oh, very well. I will look forward to joining you, and that, and having my share of the business, the intake of it. Now, he reaches.
There is one last concession.
Yes.
And if you're okay with it, Isadora, Sandy,
Andy Isadora.
you will give up
Sandora.
your share of the treasure, and we will give it to your crew. If she lives and comes with us.
You're going to make her do all that work and then not let her have any of the loot. She wronged me, the sword is in return. That is an issue between her and I.
Her life remains intact.
For the expense of this trip, sure.
I mean, you did get your sword back.
I did retrieve it back. It was brought
It's
back
almost
to
like
me. Though
Yeah,
not
even
willingly.
she brought it back. I mean, probably not what she intended, but
Well, the fact of the matter is that a debt between her and I is still owed, and I will handle that with her. Business is business is business.
in all the business.
The way we see it right now, she is part of our crew. So if you have business with her, you have business with us. And until
Yeah.
she fulfills her end of our duty, it's our problem, as well as her own.
Well, the thing is, I quite haven't decided whether or not how severe her punishment should be. Part of your crew or not.
Payment of an extra 50,000, I would imagine, would be more than enough to be able to cover any sort of public humiliation.
I think we can manage that. That I think will be a nice, fine step to repairing my bruised ego.
Okay, well, if you're willing to give us possession of the key, we're doing this within the next 24 hours. After that, we will be gone. So
We're technically
Everything.
on vacation.
everything is going to be moving fast. So once we find the location of this vault, let me just check my inventory real quick. Do I still have it?
Or are you thinking we had a pair of sending stones?
No, I was thinking I still had that message thing. There's two of them, and I got two of them. Or did I give you one? Or I
No,
guess
you used them on me.
I used one on you. I don't remember using the second one. Oh, I must not have it. So, we will find a way to send you a message to meet us outside of the vault.
Very well. I think that'll be acceptable, and when you're in position and it has been made safe, please call me, and I will join you and retrieve my half of the loot. Meanwhile, my men and I will make sure that any other parties or interested groups stay off your back.
Oh, and not to start any rumors, but the party we all attended to, do you know any information about them? Because I know secrets make friends.
Perhaps I do, but information is valuable. You willing to succeed more of your coin to learn what I know?
No,
Then
I'm
a
just
mystery
willing to
it shall remain.
I'm willing to let you know what we know. Give you a more advantageous position in the city.
Well, if you're going to give away valuable information for free, then I'm all ears.
Let's call it a friendship. I like the way you do business.
Thank you.
You're a respectable man. Well, you're a respectable drow.
Thank you.
Let's leave the humans out of this. And I will tell him all about the cultist stuff, the dead kids, the fact that the statues underneath were of the lady of the house, the mithril dragon, the vast loot that is still underneath their castle, how to get there. Basically, everything that we know about that area,
All right.
including the back way in. And there's still a substantial fortune there.
Right.
Can buy a lot of boats.
I would like all of you at the table to roll a insight check when Nookie is telling him this information.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Nookie
I had
as well.
proficiency in that.
Agatha only got a 5.
I got a nat 20
All right.
for my own insight on me, I guess.
So it's insight viewing Jalaxel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
16
16.
using a side eye.
You all pretty much feel that you get the look on his face, especially with that natural 20, that you are telling him information he already knows. I do appreciate you giving me this new information, and it will be processed and handled appropriately.
This is your city, right? Here, and I believe Luskin.
No, this isn't my city at all. I am merely a traveling entertainer.
Well, from what I understand and what I have found out is that between here and Luskin, you have quite the venture. This is not our city. We have a small business, and I have no need to ever come back, to be honest, besides to check in on the business. So anything that we have that can make you richer, I have no problem giving it to you.
And that's what you're doing, my friend. You're getting into this vault with this vast treasure. You'll have agreed to give me half plus 50,000. And if that's made me richer, that makes me richer.
We both know it's not the monetary value of wealth that makes you rich in cities. It's what you know.
Knowledge is power.
I do agree. Knowledge is power. However, this is... I do believe you are attempting to push into an agreement that I am not ready to make. We have our deal, you finish your deal, then we can talk more business. Complete the task at hand.
That sounds backwards.
Well then, the key, please.
Very well. Reaches into his pocket, he pulls out an emerald key. Slides it across
I was
the
on
table.
him the whole time.
That's why I didn't waste my time trying to go to that vault, but in case his little like hidey hole, but in case we had time, maybe go to his hidey hole. We didn't have time because Thane was gonna die.
Yeah.
Now, you did promise delivery within 24 hours. I expect delivery within 24 hours.
No, we were gonna do it in 24 hours, or with it like
We
gotta
only
get ready
have
and stuff.
24 hours before we have to leave.
Yes.
Therefore,
You have delivery
we're going to
within
be doing it
24
in
hours.
less than 24 hours.
Ah. Well, what are we doing here then?
Exactly. Get the hell off my boat.
Not a
It's gonna be
problem.
longer than 24 hours. Bye.
Isadora,
Can
let's go.
someone carry me?
Oh, Hagatha
I
does.
suffered a
Hagatha
lot
does.
of blood loss.
Hagatha scoops up Thane. Like,
I will accept this for now.
yeah. Damn right you are.
Oh man, attacking boats is hard.
Could have just talked to the captain like I was gonna do.
Oh,
Or I
I'm
could've
sorry. I thought there was imminent danger from my Izzy. I mean, Sandy. Sandy, right? It's Sandy now. Sandy, when you like this.
Sandy, Izzy.
Yes, I'm Sandy at the moment. Yes.
But
I
your
like
name is
calling
Sandy,
you
though,
Isadora, though. Can I keep calling you Isadora?
Um,
Because that's easier. Because that's what I know you as.
I guess that's fine.
I prefer Isadora because Sandy is just. I
Sounds
hate
like a barnacle.
Sand. I hate sand. It's coarse. It's rough. It's irritating, and it gets
It's everywhere.
It's in all your scales.
As you guys
I
walk
hate
out
sand.
and are about halfway off J9, Jalaxo pops his head back out. He's like, may I have a moment with Miss Sandy before you completely disembark?
Not without me, Hagatha. Oh, no, she's holding Thane. Never mind.
Telepathically to Izzy, it's like, if he makes a move on you, let me know. I will come in there. I will rip his hand off.
You can just sit.
It's just to Izzy. It's just to Izzy. You don't hear this. It's just to Izzy.
I will accompany her in.
No, this is a private meeting.
Yeah, but how will we know you're not going to do anything funny?
Oh, but you have my word.
Not good enough.
Have I not kept it the entire time? You put down your arms, I spared the life of your tabaxi. I gave my key.
Telepathically, we're literally telepathically linked. She can let us know if anything happens. But
Isadora,
seriously, if he touches you,
makes a move,
if he makes a move on you, let me know. I will rip it off.
you still have your charmed guard.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I'm fine with it.
Okay, as long as you're fine with it.
I'll stand outside the door
All right,
if that's okay with you.
that's fine. And there's two of his heavier-looking guards stand in front of the door. They go in and have about a 5-minute conversation, and Isadora comes back out with a fancy rapier at her side, a smile on her face. Let's go.
Do you need to clean up or something?
I'm good.
Thane is hopped down on the ground, is walking over. He didn't touch you, right? He didn't do anything weird. He
Judge,
didn't, like,
you know what,
anything,
Thane?
right?
Just
right?
Thane,
We're good?
let's
Hey.
just go back. Look, we're going back to the bar. We can talk about it there. I don't want to hear about it.
Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
You can unfluff your fur thing.
It takes forever to do that. There's a guy. He had a lightning bolt. It takes forever
just,
to bring it
just
down.
walk. Just go. Before I tell the guards that you're going to attack them.
Oh, as we do walk by the one guy who I jumped down on, I just kind of want to make eye contact with him as we walk by and be like, "We good? We good?"
Oh, I thought you were gonna psych him out or something.
He looks at you. He's got these tiny little scratches all over his face. He just looks at you and goes, "Fucking cats," and walks away.
Wait. Come back here. You don't get away with that.
Keeps walking.
No. You come here right now.
I'm waiting for the twist where Nookie like makes this into an insult.
I look at Thane, and my hand is like right here to the guy's face. Why? You have a sword.
It
You
was
have a
in the
dagger.
moment.
No. That's not okay, sir. And I cast healing word on this guy. For 8, he heals 8. So the scratches just start going away.
I also like point at the puncture wound that's like going through his chest. Like I did that before I landed on him.
Yeah, but cat scratches are more likely to get infected because you people are gross.
Cat scratch fever.
I wash my
No.
hands
I made a
regularly.
song about it.
Just go. Get off the ship. Go, sir. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you. Fucking cats.
Cats.
Right? No, I feel you, bro. All day.
I just kind of
All
hold
day
up my
with this guy.
fist. Just one little psychic blade right about here kind of comes up very fine, very pointed as we're walking away.
As we're walking away, and he starts doing that, I just put my arm around Isadora. You gonna be all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. I want to fuck with him just a little bit more before we get this job done.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do. Not Jarlaxle.
Oh,
Thane.
oh, that's fine.
And when we're off the ship, can you just turn back into a drow? Because it's just unsettling. I have nothing against Genasi. It's just that's not how I'm picturing you. Your voice doesn't match up, and you know what? You just
You
do what you want. I have no problem. You do what you want. It's your own skin.
Hagatha was just going to say, you do whatever you feel comfortable with, girl.
Yeah, I just
Well, I guess the ruse is up. I will
Go au natural.
I guess there's no point in pretending anymore.
I mean,
That's all right. I still love you, girl.
you're still a smoking hot Genasi.
Oh, thank you. She clears her throat and is like, well, I do appreciate it, since we're not gonna be hiding anything anymore.
Wait, is this
Whoa!
your normal voice?
Hold on a sec.
Right, I did grow up in the south, towards the ocean. Do
I
have,
have this
I don't
sudden
have that
urge
accent.
for like cool lemonade.
No, it's iced tea. Unsweetened.
no sweet
Why
iced
would
tea.
you ice
Don't get
tea?
that wrong. I will fight you. It is sweet tea.
Sweet tea. I thought it was unsweet. I'm sorry. I'm not. I have no idea. I know it's
gross.
just tea.
I don't like it.
Unsweet tea is an abomination made by the Yankees, and will not be tolerated.
I'm sorry. Unsweet tea was there long before the South ever even thought of being in existence.
It's still an abomination.
It's called the motherland.
Why would you ice tea? Tea is hot.
Like coffee. You got iced coffee. You could have sweet. You could have cold tea.
Right. It's not the point of all this, but can we please leave the ship?
Yes,
The general
please.
vicinity. Thank you.
All right. Back at the
Alright.
bar.
Back to the
Well,
Back
we
at the
need
bar unless
to
something else
figure
happens.
out where this thing is.
Yeah, we're gonna summon all the peoples.
Yeah.
All the peoples.
Because we
Ideally,
have
I need
no
a map
time
of
to
the
get this done.
underground.
All right. So
All right.
you make the walk back to the bar, and surprisingly, Volo is still there, and he has been quite graciously taking samples of your freshly delivered punchline ale.
How
That
much
would
have
be
you
a
been drinking of that? That's not even for consumption yet.
How alcohol content is way high on that.
Thane, when are your people getting here?
I mean, it really it depends on if Clive is with them. If Clive is with them, it might be a bit. But if he's not with them, we're good. They'll probably be here I don't know, within the next few days.
I you're talking about the others, smaller taxi.
They're here?
It's a few of them showed up. I set them upstairs. It's a catnap, if you will.
Thane runs upstairs. Wherever they're at, he's jumping on the pile and he's taking a nap.
You head in, and there are 4 of your clan's members there. Your mother, your 2 brothers, and a clan member known as Larrabee. Larrabee's a little special.
Larrabee. Oh, he's not that bright, but he's got his thing. He's got his thing. He's a sweetheart.
Agatha's just like, so is this the first time she's seeing the whole Russ clan? I take it.
Oh, I'm locking the door behind me. Run to the room, locking the door behind me because I know Agatha will get curious.
You walk into the room. There is no pile of sleeping tabaxi. They have a table out. They have a schematic of the
Still so cute.
of a palace of like a mansion laid out, and they are planning a heist.
All right, let's get to work. I'm a little blood lost, but all right.
Oh, there he is, the dragon, the Doomslayer.
Oh, it's Dragon Slayer now. I've actually successfully managed to kill a dragon. Look at my brothers like, what are you doing with your life?
Sure you have, little brother. Sure, you'd slay dragons just like you saved
we-
us all. And slaps you on the back.
I did. It's just all right. What are we looking at? Let's just get to this. What are we looking at?
I just want to say Hagatha goes to her room and reads more of the book of exercise.
All right. I was just about to ask what everyone wants to do for a little bit.
'Cause I realize
We
I still have
scattered
that.
during
in-
the plan.
I'm planning.
I have a book I gotta read, or I want to read.
And I will summon everybody back down when the time is right. Everybody needs to go and get their rest. Because we don't have much time to get this done.
Are we taking a long rest in the middle of the day, or?
Arrow, how much time before we're coming back?
You have 23 hours and 32 minutes.
This is your last long rest you can get. Get it now. And then prepare to move. We're not messing around. If you need to go and get supplies, get supplies. I will send someone out to get our additional supplies from Jarlaxle. And find out everything about where we need to go. And then I'm going to send the information also to Jarlaxle so that he knows that we're not going to screw him on this.
All right. Anybody else got anything specific they want to do in this rest period?
Go ahead.
Besides rest, we didn't discuss it. Do either of my brothers trained in alchemy? It's kind of family business, but I wasn't sure if they were trained in as well.
Let's see what
I imagine that I learned alchemy from my dad.
Let's roll.
Are you
see
the
what
older
happens.
sibling?
One. One of your brothers is trained, the other is not. But he's not. You surpassed him in class.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
like, okay. In that case, me and I want to borrow that sibling, and I want us to spend some time probably making some alchemist fire.
All right. Go ahead and roll a is it intelligence?
It would be intelligence with the proficiency and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, intelligence and proficiency. See how good you do and how long it takes you.
Okay. That is 24 for me.
24.
Would you like me to roll for my brother?
No, him helping you lowered the DC, making.
Okay.
All right, you managed to come up with 3 alchemist fire,
Woo!
but it has taken 2 hours to do so.
All right, and I'm gonna go take a nap.
Oh, I have inspiration still. I don't. Oh wait, that was that. I don't remember if that was bardic or not.
Oh, I forgot to say it. Mason, you have a happy birthday D20.
Oh yeah! Woo!
Yeah. I forgot
That's
to say
that's a 1 reroll.
that is 1 reroll.
Marvelous.
Forgot to say that. Anything Hagatha? How many hours does Hagatha want to put to reading towards her book?
So according to my notes, I have 45 hours left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming we're doing an 8-hour rest.
6 of which you need to be asleep.
I'm assuming this is going to be roughly a 10-hour period.
Okay, so then I'm thinking she gets through. I did 3 last time, so I think 3 again. So she'll do another 3 hours of the book,
Okay.
which would bring her down to 42. And then yeah, she'll probably sleep a little bit and what was the ghost butler's name again? Butts. Fireplace. Nope.
I forgot his name and mine.
That
I don't know where I put my notes.
His name was
Zebulon.
Zebulon.
No, that was the name of the.
No, that was the
guy.
that was the boyfriend in
That
the
was
sack.
the boyfriend's sack.
Yeah.
We could call him Fenton until we figure it out.
Okay. Ilif. I found it. Ilif.
Ilif, yeah.
Yeah, because the troll skull manor is the yeah, I found it. Ilith. Hagatha wants to try and talk to him about this vault thing and see if he knows anything about it. Just to get some more.
I unfortunately don't know anything outside the purview of this house.
Not even when you were alive?
It's been a while.
Oh, okay. Nah. Yeah, I guess she's just gonna kind of rest and get all that back.
All right. So, if everybody's done,
Yeah, pretty much.
all right, you could go ahead and click the button. A long rest achieved.
Woo!
So it's about 10 hours in time has passed because people had other activities and needed to rest. So you wake up in the it is now 10 hours elapsed, so it is towards the night.
Perfect time for a heist.
And you come on downstairs and Volo is passed out on a table. He's clearly continued to sample after you guys left him. What would you guys like to do?
Do we know where this vault is? We know where it is, right?
Did I get any of that information out of Volo while I was doing my planning?
What he tells you is that he has been looking for the vault, trying to find it, And what his evidence has pointed to is Flume. So that this guy, that he knows something.
Oh, then we talk to Flume then, because he's giving out all that information and stuff.
Yeah, then send for Floon, because we're keeping the bar closed until we're staffed and until we get this done.
All right, a private event, I say. So it takes about another 30 minutes or so for Floon to show up. And he gets there. You've all summoned me. I'm glad my friends are here to hang out, to have news. Like, what is going on? Why have you summoned me? As he reaches for a hug.
No. I'm not that guy. Where's the vault?
What vote?
I lay down the 3 keys.
Oh.
Where is the vault? We don't have time to mess around. Where is it?
I don't know.
Let me put it this way. If we don't get into that vault today, when we leave, you're going to have a lot of drow people coming here and likely killing everybody in this room. But we won't be here, so it won't be our problem. This is not me trying to intimidate you. I'm just telling you, this is what's happening. Jarlaxle is involved in this at this point.
Well, I'll just leave the room. I was kidnapped. I was mistaken for a friend. I don't know. I certainly don't wish ruffians to come into the city and stab and kill, but I don't. Do you think I'd be standing here?
Floon. I have brought my brothers with me. If you tell us everything you know, you can rub our bellies.
The fuck?
Oh, that's quite an offer. The problem is I can't.
Why can't you?
I simply can't. I can't. I don't. I don't know anything about the vault. I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll.
Isn't he the one that put us on this whole
I
thing?
die because I have proficiency in this. That is 18. Is he lying?
18.
Is he hiding something?
He is. You see him wanting to tell the truth, but he can't. There's something preventing him from doing so.
Psychic whispers. Just me and him. All right. I set up a telepathic connection.
Oh my.
So if you can't say anything out loud, you can say things in your head to me.
But you don't understand. I have no information that I can freely give.
Did he say that out loud or in his head?
In his head.
Okay.
I'm not saying, okay, I'd freely give. Are you magically bound against it?
A promise made with a powerful person is a promise made.
Who did you make a promise to?
I've made lots of promises to my dear friend. Oh God, what is his name? The guy.
Remember?
Yep, Neverember.
Which one? The father or the son?
The son.
Renar.
I've made lots of promises to lots of friends, especially Renard.
So is it Renard who's kept you from sharing information?
I don't know. I can't quite say.
I'm not asking you to say anything. I'm asking you to think things.
But you say I can't.
But you can. I've established this telepathic link for the express purpose, so that you could.
But you don't understand. I can't.
All right, enough of your psychic stuff. Has he given you anything?
No. Keeps saying he can't.
Why?
Made a promise.
To who?
He can't say.
Isn't he the one that told us about the vault in the first place?
That was Volo.
Volo. Maybe we
Yeah,
talk to
this
Volo?
is Floon. This
Volo's
is Floon.
passed out on the bar.
Wake him up! Throw some water on him!
It's kind of
Slap him
sad
around a
because
little.
we never even got the additive into the punchline stuff to make it stronger. Ugh.
Yeah, Hagatha goes up and just like grabs some water and just like dumps it on him and just starts.
Floon, who can tell us? Because we need to do this today, and we're wasting time. Every minute is a chance that we're not going to complete this.
Who could tell you about what?
Floon, stop fucking around.
I'm not trying to. I know you're seeking information I can't give you, and
What about your pal that we found you with?
he knows lots of things.
Summon him. Here.
Tap.
Okay, I could certainly go get him.
No. Send for him. You're staying.
We need to get into this vault like yesterday, or else there's gonna be a lot of chaos. And
There'll
as
be a
much
lot
as
of
I
death in the
enjoy,
city if this doesn't happen.
Well, I didn't come with an attaché or a raven or anything. How do you expect me to summon someone I have no contact
Thane is
with?
quick. Thane can get there and back very fast.
Well, then go get him if you wish to question
Where is
him.
he? Where will we find him?
The Everember Manor, where he lives, I would assume.
Is it guarded?
Of course. It's
How far is it?
this couple of miles through the city.
How fast for someone who can fly?
I don't know. I can't fly.
Thane, go outside.
Why are you going to make me fly?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You're flying.
How much time do I have?
Do I have a suggestion? I am welcome there. What if we all go to?
Do you have a
Ismena?
teleportation circle?
Look, he has a point. This would be faster if we can just go there with him. That way I'm not going there and wasting time having to come back.
maybe it's at the house, maybe it's in the basement.
It's the logistics of travel. It's kind of what I study.
It honestly would save us time just to go there with him.
That's all right. That's fine. Let's go.
To save us
All right.
the logistics of travel and fucking tell us where the
We
goddamn
have-
vault is.
We have a wagon that we can use for now. We may or may not have stolen it from the rich people.
That's okay. I can operate a wagon.
Cool. Get your family down here.
Mom, you can come down from cleaning the chandelier.
All of
Larry-
them.
Love
Larrabee?
her.
Where the hell is Larrabee?
Already.
Tell.
Larrabee just appears and he's over your shoulder.
Larrabee, remember our conversation about personal space? No, personal space, not holding your breath.
Listen, Rust
Breathe.
Clan, I know you guys have more coming. I know that you guys probably have your own plans. If you're anything like your relative here. But this is going to be your home in the city. It's going to be your legitimate money in the city. Don't ruin this. Also, don't steal from us. Because I don't know about Thane, but I will kill all of you. Do not steal from us.
It's not
And
stealing if
no
it's
more
still on
drinking
site,
for that
Mickey.
man. As I point to Volo, who's nearly emptied one of our specialty boozes.
First and foremost, you could call me Matron Rust. As Mama lands from the chandelier.
Mama Rust. Mama Rust.
And it is quite naive of you to think that the Rust clan would know better than to shit where we eat.
I've met your son.
I have no idea what he's talking about. He's mean to me all the time, Mom.
You're so cute.
Well, have you stood up for yourself, or you just laid back and purred like you normally do?
Not to him, but
You done that for somebody else.
You know what? I apologize, Matron Rust. You know what? This place is in good hands with you. I can tell already.
Is she about the same size as Thane? I take it.
Everybody's about 5 inches taller.
yeah. I am technically the runt of the litter.
Agatha crouches down on the ground and she's just like staring at Mama Rust, and she's gonna, that's what she's gonna call her. It's just Mama Rust. Like, can I pet you? Your fur looks so soft.
I appreciate the compliment, but I do not like it. I believe if you called Larrabee over, he would be more than happy.
Okay. And she runs over to Laramie's, like, and she does the same thing she asks, and I'm assuming he'll say yes, and then just start snuggling with him and just.
He just flops over like dumb kitty and like pet.
I have nothing but respect for Tabaxi. I mean, all of your ancestral roots come from my homeland, so I respect what you can do and who you are. Maybe not.
It's like looking at me like,
I look at
since
Thane.
when?
I look at Thane. Maybe not all of you, but you all do serve your purpose pretty well.
He is a member of the Rust clan. It would be due to give him the same respect you would me.
Yeah, but you require so much more respect. You had to raise him. You know, I will do my best, Matron Rust.
I'm sure you won't be a disappointment. She smacks you.
Starts walking out the door. It's just like, graduate freaking top of my class in alchemy. I'm the one who's at adventure. I'm the one who's killing dragons.
You hear a voice.
Good enough.
You hear a voice inside your head from your mother. It's like, I know you're a good boy, and you'll always be my favorite.
I run back, give her a hug.
Just a tough face for the for the audience.
Oh.
All right, on the
My
wagon.
kitties.
Let's go.
Yes.
You actually, Agatha, you actually kind of have to shake Larrabee off because he's like attached. Like, no, purr.
Like,
He
I
doesn't
don't want
actually
to, but
purr.
I
He just
know.
says purr.
Yeah, purr,
Purr.
purr.
I just like to picture it like really low and guttural, just like purr.
Yeah, You would say you would have found the barbarian of the group.
Oh, I love him.
Thune takes you to the Everember Castle or estate, and it is quite gorgeous. Yes.
On the way, psychic whispers established between Hagatha, Nookie, myself, and Isa Sandy.
Is this Andy?
And I rolled for 6 hours, so we are freaking gold.
Perfect. All right. You approach this this estate, and it is quite beautiful marble estate, high fenced, lots of torches. It is very well lit. There's lots of fire features to it as well, so it does give this white yellow kind of glow, and there's a beacon in the neighborhood. It's very, very obvious that this is the Everember estate. How you missed it before, you'll never know. Because you've been
I'm
around
preoccupied.
you've been around the city. The guard and Thune talk for a moment, and you're all led in into this antechamber waiting room. It is opulent. It is very well nice. It is polished floors, comfortable chairs. A servant comes through and brings out water and wine. To answer your question, Brian, she has the exact same equipment on her, but you do notice she has the flame tongue sword rapier still with her.
Okay. I'm just curious if she switched into like Genasi clothes.
She has stayed in her adventuring clothes and appears in her Genasi form and has been talking with her southern accent.
On the way, it's like, so I know you kind of just met her, but did you at some point want to get a formal introduction to my mom? Or I mean, I know she would like you a lot, but I'm not quite sure like if we're there yet on the relationship scale, or if you're comfortable with that. I mean, I'm good with wherever you are.
I would love to meet your mama.
Great. When we get back, first thing, I'm gonna introduce you to my mama.
That'd be
Just
lovely.
completely fine that she lied to us about who she was and all that. And she's like, "You want to meet my mama? Cool."
She has robbed, she has insulted, she has pretended who she was, she's hidden her skin and her accent, and this is the girl you bring home to mama.
She's gonna be fit in so well with the family.
Within like 48 hours or 7, like.
It's like one of those things to keep in mind. Like, walk in and the family's planning a heist. Like, that should tell you everything you need to know.
True.
All right. So back in, we're in
Yeah.
Neverember.
Hold on. That's funny.
Like, haha, kind of funny, or like, oh no, funny.
Oh, no funny. Keyboard has stopped
Oh.
working. Oh, there it goes.
Uh-oh.
I was pushing a button and I didn't know it. It's like all of a sudden the E stopped working. I'm like, hold on a second.
Oh, I heard if you pour water directly on it, you'll be good.
What about ginger beer?
It starts talking in French.
No, oh no, I am typing in Soul Stealer. Water and wine is passed out, and a few moments later, a door opens, and you do hear an invitation from a very familiar voice to come on in. And you are led into a very into a study, and it's like, welcome to my study. It is made of dark wood and smells of mahogany and rich leather.
Mahogany. No.
Am I getting a hint of jasmine?
I did have patchouli in here for a while, but it seems to linger.
Hagatha starts running around and just looking at all the books.
There are books on everything in here.
What is Hagatha want?
Now, my question is it like a full-on books, or is it like the 1920s library where the vast majority of the books are actually like just kind of wooden fake books?
They are all actual books.
Okay. That's well.
You have stepped into a full, my family's got money type house.
Like Beauty and the Beast
Yeah.
library.
Yeah. 3 great grandpas ago started off with a platinum piece and a dream, and it's just not stopped from there.
With a platinum piece, a dream, and a trust fund.
Exactly.
That's how rich we are. We always had a trust fund.
I took a small loan from my father for $1 million.
Ooh. Hagatha, while everybody else is talking about stuff, Hagatha wants to look through like books and try and find something about the Fathomless.
Ooh.
Because like she knows about her deity or her patron, but she wants to know more about like what other people have thought of this entity and
Just want to look up his Facebook profile.
Basically.
Facebook profile.
MyDeity.com.
My deity.
That's worthy of a D6, sir. Very good.
Yep.
Yes, Hagatha. Just roll me a D100 and see how lucky you get.
2d10, is that
Yep,
how?
2d10.
2d10.
Roll one for the 10 spot, and then the second one for the not 10 spot.
All right. One with the little fruits will be the tens.
All right.
Tens place.
Cool.
37.
37.
There's a 3 on the fruit and then a 7 on the other.
All right.
Yeah.
You are lucky enough to find a book that says Obscure Water Deities.
Ooh. Yeah. While everybody else is figuring stuff out, she's gonna sit and read this,
Okay.
or at least like thumb through it and just like try and find stuff.
If you want to take it with you, I have the current bag of holding currently.
Okay.
So just put it in the bag.
Right.
Well, she's gonna read it right now.
Right. But
Well,
if you wanted
everybody's-
to, if you don't have time to finish what you're reading, just
In the bag.
Right. So, thank you all for visiting me on my compound and my family, my humble family home. What is it I could do for you, Floon? Seem to make the gods were fairly insistent that you come talk to me.
But is Floon and Bolo not with us?
Floon is with you. Bolo was passed out at the bar.
Okay.
My brothers were showing him the additive we planned on putting into the alcohol, and he passed right out.
Okay. Are any of Neverember's people in the room?
No.
Okay. I use Mage Hand, just make sure all the doors are closed.
Okay.
Where is the vault.
Ah.
I look at my watch and I check like the timer of when we're leaving.
You're at 13 hours.
We have 10 hours before we are leaving. So we need to know as soon as possible.
I don't know exactly where the entrance to the Vault of Dragons is. This is where my father has rumored to have hidden his money. And I have a thought of where it might be. I actually have two places. It could be at his tombstone, his mausoleum, or it could be at an abandoned windmill on the outskirts of town.
Which has been broken into more often?
There were some people that attempted to break into my father's mausoleum to, I would assume, raid the body, because he was buried with some of his riches. As far as the abandoned windmill, nobody goes out there as far as I know.
Windmill. The windmill's never been touched. Chances are, with how many rumors has been going around, if it was at his grave, someone would know or have found something. So it's probably at the windmill.
So possibly. I've never been out there myself. Then again, no one's ever collected the 3 keys that he's hidden around the city. Unless... Have you?
I lay out the keys.
Oh. Well, this is really happening.
This is happening right now. So, in your heart, where do you think that he would put it? Is he vain enough to put it at his grave or a mausoleum? Or would he be random and make it so that people don't really think about it and put it in a windmill?
Well, you see, my father was a clever man and a very smart man. So it is hard to say. Would people expect him to put it in the middle of nowhere or sleep on top of it forever? Or expect that you think that you put it in the middle of nowhere and ended up putting it in the one place that you think you actually would put it so you wouldn't go there? Or is it in a completely different place that he has told no one?
If that's the case, then we're screwed.
So it does appear that we have a decision to make.
I'm going to completely rule out the fact that he would put it into his grave, because that is an obvious place where rich people like to sleep on their money. If he's smart, he would not have done that. And if he's as clever as you say, it is not there. Okay. So that leaves a mausoleum. What's the significance of the mausoleum?
The mausoleum, it is the building in this witch's sarcophagi lay. It was built, he built it a few years before his death. And the town funded it because he was such a popular lord of the city.
So you don't think it's in the windmill? Nookie?
I'm just trying to figure. I'm ruling out the probability of where people would think to go, because that would be an obvious place, and a mausoleum kind of seems like an obvious place. So I'm leaning towards that. It's the windmill.
I mean, just keep in mind, we have 10 hours before my family has to explain why there's a bunch of dead drow on our doorstep.
Or vice versa.
Before
They
the drow
took
have
you
to explain why there's a bunch of dead drow on our doorstep?
If Jarlaxle shows up, it might be the other way around, because he got you pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, he caught me by surprise.
You
No
don't
one
think he
catches
will
Mama
again.
by surprise.
Yeah, but Mama doesn't have 30 people that is going to show up.
No,
Mama
Mama
has
has my
6
two
people there
brothers
now.
and Larrabee. You saw how hard it was for Hagatha to get away from Larrabee. He's got a very firm grip.
Let's go to the windmill.
All right.
Logically, that is the most illogical place that it would be, which would be the smartest place to hide, because no one would think to go there.
We absolutely can.
How fast can we get there?
Unfortunately, even with carts and horses, it's on the outskirts of the city limits of Waterdeep. It will take us about 45 minutes to get there. Well, 35.
That's doable.
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
be.
well,
I will be coming
You're
with
coming with us.
you. Absolutely, this is my family's goal. This is obviously I will be giving you a reward for finding
Yeah,
each of the keys.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on the way. Let's go. Get your best horses, mules, whatever you need. Now.
He claps his hands, and two servants that were perfectly camouflaged into the wall appear. Yes, sir, you rang. Yes, we need the fastest horses for everyone in the room, and we shall be taking them towards the
Windmill.
the Asaroth windmill. Very well. And they blend back into the wall, and I was like, please, this way towards the stables. And I opens a door.
Not a fan of that, by the way. Thanks.
Oh, they're completely loyal. Bound to the house to serve.
For how much money?
Eternity.
They're like the one we got.
Do you have any, what are they called? Flying birds? Folded birds? Paper birds? Paper birds? Paper birds.
Paper birds.
Do you have any paper birds?
I'm sure I do. I'd have to look in the desk, but I'm sure I'd have something of a message type.
Yes, I need one of those.
For who? Who are you wishing to contact?
Someone who is going to bring us the equipment we need to get the things out of there.
This is a third party of whom you trust.
It is a third party, correct?
Of whom you trust.
We are contractually obligated to say yes.
Hmm.
You would not have these keys otherwise. Nor would we be standing here otherwise.
Well, you do know that there are supposedly one-way magical teleportations from the vault. You have to travel to get into it, but you can zap out of it.
To where?
I would assume here. My father built it.
I still need to send the message.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. I don't know this third party. This is my
Yes, you
family's
do.
money.
His name is Jarlaxle Banray. You know exactly who he is.
I
You
look-
know exactly his status. If I don't contact him, there will be blood in the city.
There'll be blood in my halls if you think I will be working with Jalaxel.
Well, I pick up the keys.
There's only 2 there.
What do you mean there's only 2? Oh, he's
Did
got
I
one?
notice someone pick it up?
Yeah.
I have a passive of 18.
Yeah, he picked it up. He picked one up to look at it, and he never put it down.
Yeah, so you can't get in with one.
And you can't get in with 2.
No, but I'm sure Jarlaxle can get in here and get the third one after we leave. We're gone in 10 hours. This is happening now,
Sorry.
or it's not happening at all. And the consequences will not be on us because we will be gone.
I don't think Jalaxel is stupid enough to assault the city.
And I don't think you're stupid enough to let this opportunity go. Because
I
there is
think
more than just gold down there. It's not money, is there? There's something else down there for you.
I think at this point, Hagatha like slams the book shut and just like gets up and gets in the dude's face and like, if you don't give us that key back, I've got a bunch of tentacles that will be more than happy to find really funky places to just make your day feel really uncomfortable. So please,
Are you threatening to hentai him?
yes, pretty much
The-
at this point.
I
There's-
rolled
there's-
for this. Okay.
There's no need for. Oh, okay.
I rolled for this. And I said if I got above a certain number, his reaction would be something certain. I rolled above that number. So Hagatha, you get into his face and you say that, and he leans forward and he whispers in your ear, "Don't tempt me with a good time."
Cool, let's do this.
Nope. That is not happening. Absolutely not.
I rolled. I swear to God, I rolled.
We don't have time for this.
Hey,
Remember,
Ray.
it was us
Mhm.
that saved you. We're
Uh,
trying to
while-
do it again.
While Hagatha's kind of right up in his face, can I sneak over and try and swipe the key?
That is going to be very hard because he is holding it in his hand. I would say akin to like he's got his finger around the ring and he's holding it like this.
Oh.
So you can. It's going to be very hard. You want to yuck your yum.
We don't want to provoke attacks with this guy.
Yeah,
want him
no,
to work with us.
his fingers are that entangled with it. No.
Are you saying you've made some kind of deal with this charlatan?
We had
Yes.
to survive, or else we were all gonna die on that boat.
What
Is
did
he
you-
holding the emerald key?
Yes.
The key you hold is the key that he gave us to find this.
Wonderful.
Now,
What was
there
the deal
was
you
a
made
little
with this
bit of
man?
bloodshed because there was a little bit of a misunderstanding prior to his arrival. But once he got there, he sat down and worked business like a gentleman. Now, if you want to sit there and work with him after this is done, that it is fine. Just show him the respect that he would show you.
What was the deal you made with him?
Half.
Really, none of your concern. Honestly, just
No, it is because it's his family's wealth. But at this point, we're running around doing the treasure hunting for this guy.
yeah, and almost
You
getting
know.
killed every time we turn around.
He wants
This
half.
hasn't really been a very relaxing vacation.
Half. Half of the wealth.
Now listen.
And it was to
half
save
of
your
the wealth is
lives.
And it was still a significant amount of money, even for your family, who is already obviously well-to-do. Now, if you don't make this deal, then it'll never be found and there will be bloodshed. And like I said, it's not on us. It'll be on you at that point because you're the one who has the whole thing right here in front of you. And hold that key all you want. These 2 keys stay with us. We nearly died getting these.
So he, from what I understand, is he attempted to kill you in order to
No.
save your lives. In order to save your lives, you made a deal with him.
No, actually, he was the only one who didn't attempt to kill us. The only
I beg
reason
to
there was a little
differ.
bit of bloodshed is because there was a misunderstanding on the ship prior to his arrival. Once he arrived, he was a total gentleman, and we talked things out. I am not the kind of person who likes to jump right into combat. You can ask these 2.
All right, fine. I guess there will have to be a deal made in the moment with him.
So,
But I do think he is forgetting. We actually have to survive to the vault. And then once we get there...
I did let him know that, you know, if we survive and whatever we have the ability to get out, he can have half of whatever comes out of the vault. If you have another way to get the rest of it out, do so.
Did you say half of whatever came out of the vault?
Correct.
No.
That's very simple. Take 20 gold pieces out with you. Ta-da.
Also 50,000.
Also 50,000. To spare, and I point to Isadora, to spare her life, as she has publicly humiliated him previously, and she has become invaluable to this venture.
Were you the one who stole the...
Pants. It was his belt and rapier, which is now around her waist.
Why, yes, it is. I did pants the proud man in front of the crowd.
I still need to hear that story.
Stuck up behind him, grabbed his waist, undid the buckle, off with the sword, down with his pants, and poof with the rogue.
You're so sexy when you steal things.
All right, now that we've... Fine, let us get to... Let's get to this entrance where we think it is. And you get on horseback and you take off riding. And we are going to zoom out as we see riding in a chevron shape with Lord Never-Ember at the point, and each of you flanking out, riding in the night, torches lit, and through a lit of star and moon, you see a dilapidated, half-crumbled windmill sitting on a hill, and that is where we'll end today's episode. So I do appreciate everyone watching. We will be back again next Tuesday here at 7. I do want to say one thing before we leave, though. Hey, Thane, were you curious about how much sneak attack damage I rolled?
You put it in the chat, I believe. I think you said 32.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you saw that.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
What?
I saw that, you bastard.
But yeah, just wanted to make sure I rubbed that in. I had you. I let you go.
Yeah, yeah. Freaking sneak attack does what I do on a regular attack.
Yeah, 7d6. That's a fun sneak attack.
Yeah, jeez.
All right, so we'll join us back here next week at 7 p.m. EST, either on YouTube or Twitch. If you joined late or missed a part or want to watch it again, feel free to do so. Watch all of our stuff. Like, share, follow, subscribe, ring the bell, do all of the things to let all the social medias know that when we go live, so that way we can have you back, because we really do enjoy you coming in and hanging out with us around our table here. If you have any questions or you want to talk to any of us, please email us at pacttactics@gmail.com. We'd be more than glad to talk to you. You could also message us at our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And I think with that, I probably will not be able to get on this Friday because I'm actually have to get ready to plane shift again. So I'll probably be busy. Keep an eye on socials. I'll let everybody know if I'll be able to do it. If not, we'll try something else some other night. But with that, thank you very much. We love you, appreciate you, and good night.